You can bet your money on that. And so she came along. She was easy. She was the one.
Getting started, the first few days is hard. It's really, really hard.
Don't let this segment mess our marriage up.
But we have a lot more surprises.
Looks like more details of Marjorie Harvey's alleged affair with Bodyguard are coming to surface, as it's now speculated that Marjorie's lover is blackmailing her and threatens to leak the compromising photos of their love active media, and even send a special selection for Steve. Personally, apparently the drama is far from being over. So, get your popcorn, guys, because this ride is going to be wild high, everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live, channeled despite Steve and Marjorie Harvey addressing the cheating and divorce rumors and saying that everything's perfect between them. The scandal is everything people keep talking about in the past few days. Now knowing that the relationship guru may have huge problems in his own marriage keeps people excited. And although the power couple try to hush the swirling rumors, another figure took the scene. And it nonetheless the Bodyguard, who has the truth in his possession to make sure that Marjorie is kicked out of the family house, and the iconic TV host may be on his way to marriage number 4.
Before I get started, just let me say, I'm fine. Yeah, fine.
So you guys are probably shocked by the allegations about Marjorie having fun with the family bodyguard and personal chef while Steve is away making money. And although the couple debunked all rumors about their potential divorce, it seems like the story is far from being over now. It's been speculated that the bodyguard is blackmailing Marjorie as he possesses the intimate photos together on his phone. And if she doesn't pay him a hefty, Thumb is planned to leak everything online.
I walked in like, is he seriously up all of this stuff?
So you had warnings?
Yes, I did.
According to reports, the bodyguard in question is named William Big Boom Freeman and has been the bodyguard Steve Harvey for a long time. However, this man's reputation doesn't end with sleeping with his clients' wives, and he reportedly has a shady past prior to working for Harvey. William apparently was in quite a shady business and preyed on women to gain a sense of power, and so apparently the man is now on the hunt for a big pile of cash as he threatens not only to end Steve and Marjorie's marriage by leaking those pics, but these photos can potentially harm Steve Harvey's reputation as a family man and a relationship guru.
Because people at my church, you can't get another divorce. Oh yeah, I can.
So this time, baby, I come to the house and the man is frying chicken. Well, it's clear that Marjorie wasn't ready for this wild turn of events when she was enjoying her extramarital shenanigans. And she clearly doesn't want him to lose his career and reputation, since Harvey's thick wallet is the only thing that pays for her vacations and lavish lifestyle. Since the moment Steve landed his eyes on Marjorie, he knew she won't be impressed by dates at diners and walks at beach. So the man worked hard to win her heart and be worthy of her attention, as Steve loves to recall he fell in love with Marjorie with first sight when he saw her in 1987.
So this time,
baby, I come in the house and the man is frying chicken.
And it looked like timing was right. Steve's second marriage to Mary Shackelford had just ended. And guys, if you don't remember, that divorce was particularly nasty, with Mary suing Harvey for $60 million and accusing the TV host of child endangerment and breach of contract. She also claimed that Steve took their son away from her, and that left her depressed, so she was taking medication for years to feel better.
She came down front with her girlfriend. Yeah. When I saw her, I quit breathing.
He stopped the show.
But amidst all Mary's trouble, Steve found himself a free man again, and as a comedian himself, shared in 2005 as Bodyguard, helped him to get a reunion with Marjorie. Yes, guys, it's still the same Bodyguard who was allegedly sleeping with Marjorie, and now threatens to leak the proof if the couple doesn't pay him. And there may be a huge chance that the couple had already agreed to that to save their reputation.
There were some days when I did not want to get up. I asked God not to wake me up.
Social media users are now trolling Steve Harvey since his relationship guru status has been tarnished a lot by the swirly information. And it looks like Steve had made a huge mistake when he had chosen Marjorie to be the woman of his dreams. As one user wrote, Steve, let me give you some relationship advice. If a woman sleeps with a man and his cousins, stay away from her because she will cheat on you with anyone. You can add this to your book. Another user added, most of these relationships therapists and marriage counselors' family life is in a mess. They do not practice what they preach. Well, Steve had trusted all the wrong people, and it's safe to say that he's a victim in the story. There is even speculation that Marjorie and the Bodyguard had planned the entire thing all along many years ago, and these threats and blackmailing are actually aimed at Steve and not at her.
It wasn't an option anymore, but when you get it, sometimes you got to get it wrong to get it right.
Well, once you get it wrong, you learn from it.
Here's one thing that makes a lot of people think that Marjorie may be conspiring with the bodyguard. As I mentioned earlier, the bodyguard in question was the one who helped Steve and Marjorie reconnect after decades since their first meeting. As the Family Feud host recalled, when my bodyguard Boomerang handed me his phone that day in 2005, I had no idea who was on the other side of it, but I recognized your voice right away, and it was the best day of my life. Ever since that moment, Steve was not going to let the woman of his dreams go away, and even learning about her quite a colorful and adventurous past didn't stop the man from putting a ring on Marjorie's finger a couple years later.
Once you know what you want, and if he wants you, then he knows what it's going to take for you.
Steve even showed his endless affection and devotion to Marjorie when he adopted all her kids and gave them his last name, but little did he know that welcoming this lady into his embrace, he also brought a lot of controversy and drama into his life. And I don't even know where to start considering the fact that before marrying Steve, Marjorie was far from a life of a socialite and a fashion icon, and she was dealing prohibited substances along with her dear ex-husband Jim Townsend trying to make lemonade out of the lemon life. Has offered him Marjorie's ex disclosed his interest in writing a book about his life. He revealed that half of the book had already been written while he was in prison, and it was going to spill more details on Marjorie's role in dealing and how she escaped being in prison.
Please welcome the chick of my dreams, my wife, Marjorie.
However, since the rumors that Jim Townsend's tell-all memoir could damage the perfect reputation of the power couple, Steve Harvey used all his connections to prevent the book from being published or promoted, because it meant a lot of headache for both of them. Although in the beginning Jim was adamant to spill all beans, saying that his memoir is finished. I wrote 2/3 of the book in prison. I don't want to tell my story. It don't matter if she knows about it later. Speaking about his book, Jim simply revealed that Marjorie betrayed him, but he promised to preserve some details because of his children. And it seems like this man got a huge payment from Steve and Marjorie in exchange for his silence. And Steve wasn't even hiding that I think what happened to me and Marjorie was we got together at a point in our life where we had both failed at this miserably. Now Steve Harvey still stands by her side, and apparently he is even thinking of negotiating with the bodyguard who threatens to leak the photos with Marjorie's private part. But Steve is no stranger to dealing with controversy in his life, and since in the past, he already paid the authorities to silence his second ex-wife, and even sent her to jail for a month. It looks like he may find a couple of millions to destroy the evidence of Marjorie's extramarital affairs with the bodyguard.
That can surprise me when a person that really don't want to go to prison, they want to do the crime, but they don't want to do the time.
Yeah.
Well, we can only wait and see how Steve and Marjorie are going to respond to the bodyguard's threats to leak the photos, but something tells me the Harvey clan has enough cash to sweep all their dirty secrets under the rag. Many people say that Steve's karma finally caught up with him for cheating on his previous wife, and the current scandal may teach him something. As one user wrote, "You can't learn from cheating until you're cheated on yourself public. Lessons like this are the most embarrassing. She's that real teacher." And another user added, "We all know how things go in the industry. Let's just hope nothing mysteriously happens to the bodyguard before the book release." Well, let's hope that we will find out more details soon enough and Steve and Marjorie's lives will be exposed. And what do you think about this, guys? Is this the end of Steve and Marjorie as we know it? Or will they pay the bodyguard to get that photos destroyed? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to know what you're thinking. And in the meantime, check my other videos about the messy drama that rocks the Harvey's family boat. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.